This year, we're very excited about the program. There are many, many highlights. I think the first is that we're having a retrospective on, in my opinion, and actually he's widely regarded one of the best South Korean film directors, Mr. Lee Chang-dong. So we're having a retrospective that will feature five of his films. I think the most well-known is Peppermint Candy, and more recently Burning, which showed at Cannes, I think 4 or 5 years ago. So we have a Korean retrospective, which I'm very excited about. And then we have the three African films that had their premiere in Cannes just 6 weeks ago or so. So My Father's Shadow, Promised Sky, and Aisha Can't Fly Away. So we're very excited to have the African premieres of those films. And I think just, you know, it's a good pick of films from all over the world. We, of course, also have a strong representation from France. I so appreciate the work that France does in the continent with all of the co-productions. So we have quite a few French films co-produced between France and Africa. Some of the highlights are of Mud and Blood. It's a documentary about the Congo and how the mining, all of this kind of mining that happens, and they're paid very little, but it's so valuable to the rest of the world. Ancestral Visions of the Future, which had its premiere in Berlinale this year. Sudan, Remember Us, I think it had its premiere in Toronto last year, another documentary. Very excited about it. It focuses on the youth and their struggle against, what's going on in Sudan. But it's also very like artistic, poetry, music, so it's amazing. And so many other really amazing films. I'm quite excited about the South African lineup. We've got Blackburn's Fast, which is geared towards maybe the younger audience. It's set in a high school and the journey of two girls falling in love. We have Street Trash that talks about the homeless. And actually, a second South African film also geared towards the unhoused, which is called God's Work. Um, and then interestingly, we didn't go out of our way to do this, it just naturally came up. But there are a few films in the program that speak to disability. And I think one of the highlights is Marlene Matlin, Not Alone Anymore, which had its premiere in Sundance. It's around the first deaf actress that won an Oscar and just her life and her career. So I think it's about disability, but I think what makes the film special is its disability within the film industry because she is an actress. And I could just go on and on. We have 85 films. They're all really lovely. And I hope people watch as much as they can. Yeah, it's really not to be missed.